Martha Jane Patrick was born on December 23, 1862. She was the sixth of 7 children born to Samuel and Elizabeth Lowry Patrick. When Martha was born, Samuel was 37 and Elizabeth was 28. Martha's father, Samuel, had attended medical school in Kentucky. He worked as a farmer and a physician while her mother worked as a housewife. When Martha was around the age of 3, her mother, Elizabeth, passed away. Elizabeth gave birth to her last child, a daughter named Rebecca, on December 23, 1865. If those dates are correct, then Rebecca was born on the same day as her sister Martha on December 23rd. Elizabeth's exact date of death is unknown, but the year recorded is 1865. Because we know Rebecca's birth date, we know Elizabeth must have passed away sometime in the last few weeks of December of 1865. My guess for her cause of death would be something to do with complications from childbirth. In April of 1866, 4 months after Elizabeth had passed away, Martha's father Samuel, who was 41 at the time, remarried 23-year-old Sarah or Sally Jane Ransom. Samuel would have 7 more children with Sarah, a total of 14 children between his 2 wives. When Martha was 6 in 1870, her family was living in Richland Township in Washington County, Arkansas. At some point after the 1870 census, the family moved to Ozark County, Missouri. On October 28, 1878, when Martha was 15, she married 20-year-old Austin Claiborne, or A.C. Luna. In 1880, the couple were living in Richland Township, Ozark County, Missouri. Austin listed his work as a farmer, and Martha was a housewife caring for her 3-month-old daughter. Over the next 11 years, Martha and AC would have 5 children together, all of them girls. Their names were Bethany, Mary, Cora, Alpha, and Hattie. Their 4th daughter had the most interesting name, Alpha Beth Luna. Sounds so close to alphabet. Martha sadly passed away in May of 1891 at the age of 28. At the same time Martha passed away, her brother John Patrick lost his wife Amanda. Attached to Amanda's Find-A-Grave page was a note. It said, "Per Theta Patrick Hambleton." Both Aunt Martha Luna and Aunt Amanda Patrick died on the same day. We followed the wagon wheel ruts through the grass to the Patrick Cemetery to bury them on the same day. Then Uncle A.C. remarried to a woman named Martha, and Uncle Jack remarried to a woman named Amanda. Apparently, Martha and Amanda passed away on the same day. Then both of their husbands later remarried another woman with the same name as their deceased wives. I also found a newspaper article from the Ozark County News dated April 2nd, 1891, that stated, "We are grieved to learn the death of Mrs. A.C. Luna and Mrs. John Patrick, both of whom died during this present week. These estimable and Christian women were taken away in the zenith of their usefulness, both being young and the mothers of small children, who with the husbands are left to mourn their loss." 2 months after Martha passed away, A.C. remarried another Martha Jane. On June 7, 1891, 33-year-old A.C. Luna remarried 23-year-old Martha Jane Bean. They would have 2 daughters together, Essie Crawford and Audra Lewis. A.C. passed away in 1940 at the age of 82. Martha followed 4 years later at the age of 76. A.C. shares a headstone with his second wife, Martha. Martha is buried at Patrick Cemetery in Luna, Missouri. Her epitaph beneath says, "Sleeping peacefully." She is buried near her husband AC and his shared grave with his second wife. Their 2 headstones have the same flower design and color. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find any photos of Martha. I did find some photos of their family, however. This first photo is of her and AC's 4 daughters. Cora is the one missing. On the back left is Bethany Lawson and Mary Gilliland. The front left is Alpha Morrison and Hattie House. I love the big bow Mary has in her hair. This photo is of AC with his second wife, Martha Bean Luna. I just want to point out the reason I say his second wife every time I refer to her is just because she shared the exact same name as his first wife. I'm only doing it to try to keep them separated from each other. And this last photo is AC and his second wife Martha in his later years with their grown daughters and grandchildren. Someone commented on this photo and said AC was also called Doc, but they weren't sure why. It looks like they're sitting in front of a creek, and I like how all the little kids have their bare feet in the water in this photo. It's so cute. This photo is a good reminder. Even though Martha died young, she lived on through her kids, and she is related to several people in Ozark County, myself included. Here are the before and after pictures of her stone. When I first saw it, the moss had taken over most of it, and the bottom half was unreadable. I took the after shot 3 months after the first cleaning. As you can see, there was still some moss growth along the bottom that needed to be cleaned off. I wasn't able to do any cleaning to the stone that day, however, because right when we pulled into the cemetery, the caretaker had just unloaded his lawnmower, and he was very nice. He waited for us to take our photos, but I didn't want to hold him up from getting his lawn mowing done while I took my time cleaning stuff. So I will have to go back another day and finish cleaning that headstone up. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe.